Hiya, come on in, get cozy. Everyone is staying blessed and protected. I'm here to do, I know it's not the full moon until tomorrow, but I really feel called here to do this reading because it's a powerful, rare lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse, moon in Pisces. So I really feel like there's something, because I picked this deck up, like this is the first deck that came into my mind, and the Chariot flew out onto the floor in reverse. So I feel like this is someone who's been stopped in the tracks, or something about to end, something that's not going anywhere. Something is being thwarted. That's what I'm feeling. And I've seen this Eight of Cups. This is like somebody leaving. So somebody could either be stopped from leaving, and they've got a King of Pentacles. Someday it could be stopped. You know, it's like a King of Pentacles could be a business owner. But I feel like there's something going on in the energy. And I feel this full moon in Pisces, total lunar eclipse, blood red moon, corn moon, harvest moon, call it whichever moon you want, but it's the full moon tomorrow. And yeah, we've got the full moon in Pisces. It says, beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies. So don't be dwelling on things. Excuse me. We've got the eclipse. Dance with your shadows. Discover hidden aspects of yourself in the darkness. Take time to relax, recharge, and replenish your inner strength. The full moon completion. The full moon is a time of completion and fruition, and this card represents the energy of a job well done. Celebrate your accomplishments and take a moment to appreciate your hard work and the progress you've made. Full moon in Pisces, the fishes. Full moon in Pisces, the fishes surrender. Let go of what no longer serves you and surrender to the ebb and flow of life, while also staying grounded and connected to your inner truth. Use the full moon's energy to find peace and healing. The total lunar eclipse, the blood moon rising. A total lunar eclipse, a potent time for deep healing and release. Use the transformative energy of the eclipse to shed what no longer serves you. So I feel like it's, it's a new shedding, it's a new leaf, shedding things, turning over a new leaf, deciding, and to never look back as well. But with the Chariot in reverse, it could be someone about to leave here, someone could be stopped, but that's what I've seen. And I just want to see what's in the energy. I might even use my other rainbow moon. I was going to get the moonology, but I don't know why it is. I always wait till it's comes down a little bit, and I'm not tight, but it's just like I like it to get bargain. But I hope everyone has an absolutely super Saturday and super Sunday. It's the weekend. You might as well enjoy it and do whatever it is that you need to be doing this full moon. Sometimes a lot of emotions can arise, and it's good just to let them go. Just let them go, because that's a release in itself. People always feel better after they've had a good cry and a cup of tea. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, Heavenly Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective what they need to see for this moon in Pisces, full moon, lunar eclipse, blood red moon, sailing away to calmer waters here. And doesn't have to be like a move. It can be, but I feel like it's leaving things behind, things that no longer serve you. I It doesn't, I mean, we can see fire here in the background, you know. The Knight of Swords is a fast-acting card. It's very fast, it's very quick, it's very, you know, going straight ahead. This could be just like a, you know, like cold turkey, even. Some people go to rehab, but, you know, I think if I feel like if we have to rely on things like that and we're not in control of ourselves, you know, but then you're never going to get better, are you? Because you're always going to go back to the source that healed you rather than healing yourself from within, if that makes sense. I mean, some people probably do need help. Oh, look, it could even be drinking. Look, this throwing this cup on the ground here. There's 4 of cups. This cup is thrown out. Somebody could be just like, right, I'm not drinking anymore. Decided, I'm done. Throw it away. Take that as it resonates. Yeah, I think drinking is probably really bad though. They make it out like all the other, like, you know, class A's are, which they are, because obviously they're meant to be used for medicine, which they are, really. If you think about it, you know, people who are in addiction, stuff like that, they're just using it to conceal the pain that they're suffering, which, you know, is usually from within. And then they have physical pain that they can't handle. So the emotional pain, you might as well just deal with that, and then you don't have to go through the physical pain. I've got the Hierophant here. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you. High Priestess, come on. First card out, you know. This is like someone who has the knowledge. Somebody who has higher knowledge. The High Priestess knows it, knows. She knows. She's a divine feminine. She's connected to the divine. The High Priestess in the upright. This is like powerful, powerful energy, using it to your advantage. You know, the High Priestess in the upright is, she'll only do for the highest good. Got Empress as well, 100% divine feminine here. Very abundant energy. We've got Justice. Look at this. Empress with justice. Come through, Spirit. Eight of Pentacles. This is someone hard at work here. You know, I feel like you're an hard worker. I feel like putting in the work as well. You know, putting in the hard work brings results. Brings results here. Putting in the hard work. 3 major arcanas just like that. The High Priestess, the Empress. I just split it on the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like something new. This is a new, you know, can be a new beginning, you know, beneficial, financial as well, with it being a pentacle. But the Fool is like taking this leap of faith. It's almost like Spirit's like you are the gift. You know, you can do it with your own hand. People don't realise that. You know, that power that they have within. I know no man is an island, but I feel like, you know, it can take you can build something up here. I feel like this is what it is. Somebody being sneaky. Yeah, this is a 5 of Swords, but you know, yeah, the King of Wands and a Page of Wands. Oh, it gives me like this King of Wands. It gives me like this little group is here. You know what I mean? There's like, if I'm seeing this 5 of Swords, there's someone here. There's a person. But you know, look at this person. Is two-faced. I really feel like they're in a battle with themselves here. Somebody who's in a battle with themselves, but they're putting themselves in, you know, I feel like this is you defeating your enemies as well. Look, he's sticking the tongue out at this King of Wands. It's like, huh, you thought you had me, did you? You thought you had me. You two-faced fuck. Excuse my French. Yeah, I feel like this person might have done something childish here. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to know this if this is your reading. What's this peeping up? The sun. And then we've got the Hanged Man down there, and then there's another card peeping up here. The Hierophant and the Ace of Swords, you see. This is like the truth, you know. With the Hierophant, you can't, like, and the sun, there's something being seen here, something being seen from a different perspective. I feel like somebody might have been woke up to this King of Wands here, because look, this Five of Swords came out. Usually, you know, this is defeating one's enemies. It's like, yeah, look, I know the truth, but they're sticking the tongue out at this King of Wands. And this King of Wands has got these three people like, oh, we're with you. We're groupies, but this person here, I feel like it's the same person, but they're in a battle with themselves. You know, there could be even possession here. And I'm not just saying that. I'm saying what I'm seeing. I feel like this person, yeah. Yeah, there's a Nine of Wands here. You know, this could be you or their energy. I feel like this person could have, put you through. This is someone who's been through a lot. This is a wounded warrior, is a Nine of Wands. Look, this light shining here. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. Yeah, I feel like there's been some kind of, oh yeah, Three of Swords. No, this is not good, this is a really bad energy. This is someone who's, look, the start, this is healing though. And I can see the Page of Swords trying to peep out here. The Page of Swords will be peeping somewhere, spying, looking, observing, hidden, because he was hiding, trying to think that we didn't see them. But there, I feel like the start energy is very healing, and this is from heartbreak. This is something that was actually heartbreaking. This King of Wands, this is who did it. This King of Wands, it doesn't have to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is a person, a King of Wands is more likely to look, but we've got justice again. I feel like this justice coming. I feel like this person did something really bad, like really bad. Justice again, spirit, spirit. Ooh. So maybe this is what you need to hear, that will be justice for whatever this person did. I feel like you told the truth here. Look, look at this. Look at this. And we've got the sun and the star shining here. The sun and the star peeping out. Queen of Swords, the World, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the Queen of Swords will always be, the truth teller. And, that it could be someone in the justice system. But I feel like you telling the truth here. And we've got the High Priestess with the Queen of Swords. This is being direct, telling the truth, regardless what it sounds like, because sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. We've got the World card here. This is like, when you speak the truth and the truth sets you free, it kind of gives me them vibes. You tell the truth and the truth will set you free. And this Queen of Pentacles is a very, it doesn't have to be, earth sign, but it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, so it doesn't have to be. I feel like it's just an energy. The truth will set you free. The truth shuts things down, closes the cycles out. Like if you've been holding on to the truth for so many years and you don't speak up, and then you speak up, even though it might sound crazy, you tell the truth and it does set you free. I feel like this, Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. This Queen of Pentacles has got children around her. And this star again with the sun healing energy. I feel like with the Five of Swords as well, I feel like some could have been lies told as well, which is heartbreaking. You know, if somebody goes and tells lies about you, and especially when other people believe it. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not true because, you know, it's not true, but it's still slander. Something, I bet something could have even been worse than that. Something heartbreaking here. Now we've got the Chariot with the Eight of Cups. Now, you know, the Chariot came out that way. It's like, yeah, you left. This is leaving things behind. You can see how she's holding her hands up, saying, you know, I'm leaving this behind. This is behind me now. I'm moving forward. Yeah, could be just something about a release. It could be, you know, releasing what's ever's gone on in the past, what you actually know to be true, and you told the truth as well. You tell the truth, like the Queen of Swords will tell the truth, even if it sounds crazy. Look, this healing, and we've got this Four of Cups energy. I mean, this could be their energy, it could be your energy, but you know, some people might turn to drink or something. It's like Spirit's like, no, right away. You see how ready available it is and things like that, you know, and it's totally legit and legal, whatever they call it. Yeah, that. I just split on a tower here. You know, a tower it doesn't always have to be, you know, like a bad tower, but I feel like leaving something behind is like it's a total change. Could be a move, total change of scenery. Sometimes you can just walk out your door, leave your life behind, and go completely start afresh. I was watching this thing, and this happened to this girl. She was entangled with two brothers, but she was in love with one, but she was going to marry the other, and then it ended up she didn't marry him, and she ended up leaving and going to somewhere else. Oh, the Ten of Swords. You see, this was a betrayal. This was the Ten of Swords. This, oh, you know, I kind of got with that. You know, like when it was so good when Jesus was put on the cross, so they say, yeah. But you know, like pierced by he was pierced with wounds. I feel like this could have even been got physical, or it could have been. This could even be healing from this Ten of Swords. This is a really bad betrayal here, and I feel like, you know, because there's too much sword energy going on, but I feel like a very strong grounded energy. It's almost like, you know, sometimes you get put with people, places, and things for you to build your character, not to break it down. Look at this. Yes, judgment. Someone's under judgment. I feel like whoever did this, and whoever caused this pain, whoever caused this betrayal, is now under judgment. And I feel like you speaking up and telling the truth closes out this cycle. It moves you into your North Node. You know, Queen of Pentacles, very grounded energy, very abundant, surrounded by little kids here. This is like walking away and moving forward. That Chariot was not at the beginning, it was in reverse. But I feel like this is what you need to hear. I don't know, you know, like tell the truth. Anyway, they're already under judgment and we're seeing justice. I'm going to spirit. What will be the outcome? Thank you. There's a hermit. This is going within. Oh, these are, you know, I wasn't going to take them, and then I seen that there were so many major arcanas that I have to. The hermit is going within. It could even be a dark night of the soul. It could be self-reflection. It could also be an investigation. But I feel like this is someone healing, going within, looking at, you know, taking a good look. The strength here, the strength. The Five of Pentacles is, you know, being left out. This could have even been an abandonment, but we've got the Temperance angel here. I feel like you could have even been made homeless. Sometimes we go through things in our life that we don't think that we have to go through. But I feel like it gives us self-reflection. We've got the Hermit, the Strength, and the Temperance. It gives me Dark Night of the Soul, The Hermit, the Strength, it's like the Five of Pentacles and the Temperance. It's almost like something has to be done. This could have happened to you. You could have been left out. But I feel like this is like you removing yourself from the situation, going within, because the strength is here to tame the beast. The strength is here to tame the beast. The Five of Pentacles can mean being, feeling like you're on your own, but the Temperance Angel's here. So, I feel like a lot of protection around someone. We have to go through this. This is healing. I feel very strong healing energy here. Yeah, with the Fool look, a new beginning. And I feel like this, throwing out this drink. Could be wine or something like that. Taking this leap of faith. Yeah, the King of Swords is here. This is a very strong energy. Standing in the truth. You see where the Queen is like, she's got a sword up and a sword ready to fight. This. And the Star, healing. I feel like justice is healing as well. When you get, and I feel like healing is justice. And justice is healing, for you to be able to go through something that happened from, a certain someone has done this to someone. A Ten of Swords, a Three of Swords, Five of Swords. I feel like they could have even done slander. Nine of Cups here, look, it's like a genie in a bottle. I feel like this person now realizes that it's like blessings. It's like, like a wish come true. It's like you don't know what you've got till it's gone. Oh no, it's to know. Yeah, I feel like that kind of energy. Look at this, Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this is, competing work. Even somebody's trying to compete with your work, competition, or the work that you choose has got there's a competition there. Arguments, it could be even arguments at work. Take that as it resonates. But there's something here with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, look, we've got the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, you standing in your truth. Because the truth will always win. Yeah, with the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. You can't argue with that. I feel this is Seven of Wands, this is protection. I feel like angelic protection as well with the Temperance here. And the victory. Success. Could even be public recognition. It's like, yay, you made it. So glad you made it. But who sang that song? Yeah, because the sun's here, look. Which is coming true here. I feel like, yeah, because this is a success. You're going to get there in the end. Yes, look, Empress energy. The Empress is all four queens rolled into one. It's like, you're going to make this. You're going to do this. You will do it. The Fool. This is a new beginning. Taking this leap of faith. Throwing out this bottle of wine, glass of wine, whatever. Yeah, seeing things from a different perspective. Because success is here. Something's going to be a success. Well, I'm not Could be someone who drinks. I don't know, but you know, I feel like it's probably one of the worst addictions there is. I've seen it. I grew up with alcoholics. It's one of the worst addictions you can have. And I've seen other addicts. They are bad, yeah, they are. But I feel like alcoholism is that kills more people than any other drug, and that is my opinion. I don't know about the statistics because do they tell you it's true? Because it's sold on every street corner. But the success here, and like somebody getting to be in that, you can do it. You can make it. Look at that. That card was not even from me, and it's just fallen on the floor. Star, brightness, up. Could bring excesses, so be careful not to become too greedy. So yeah, don't become greedy, especially if you win lottery or something. If I want lottery, it's like, oh my word, look at that eclipse. Union and opposites, conceal, event, mask, upstage, merge, transform, camouflage, hide, overshower, loss of power, temporary, block, support, sudden darkness, reveal. Ooh, spirit. Yeah, we've got a map here. It says exploration, find your way, locate, unknown destination, new territory, lay of the land, plan, prepare, chart a course, read the signs, figure it out, directions, and new perspective. So yeah, it could be that. I see it with the 8 of Cups and that chariot. It's like, yeah, you know what it is? You might just listen to this reading and think, you know what it is? I've just been through this, or I'm going through this, and I'm getting out. Oh my word, look. It says, moving on, no one home, cycle completion, emptiness, final endings, beginnings, the void, vacant, separation, making adjustments, lonely, new life, and graduating. So sometimes, you know, the best things that can happen to us is to be on our own. I used to have this dream, or I once had this dream. I still remember this dream. And it was when I had all my kids. And in this dream, I didn't have my kids, like I was living on my own. You know, and that dream actually came true. I mean, I live with my daughter now, but it did. I ended up living on my own. And I thought, how can that ever happen? And, you know, it did. We've got BI here. Diligent, persistent, stamina, application, tireless, mindful, hard work, devoted, fruitful, busy, conscientious, energetic, continual, harvest, endurance, effort, patience, and patient and concentration. So yeah, busy, whizzy, let's get busy, you know. I feel like, yeah, stay in the course here, you know. You can do it. Just don't get too greedy, Spirit says. Just be careful, brightness and hope, yeah. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I just seen changing. Like anything could happen. It's true, you know. That if we're at that fork in the road, that the answer is yes. The situation or event is right on track at this time. So the answer is yes. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. The answer is yes. I just seem tired, so somebody could be tired now. It's like, you know, I don't know, I'm sick. Yeah. Oh, look. Mother Lord. Prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, money maker, sudden wealth, the real deal, on easy street, accomplishment, advantage, fortune, and the prime source. Somebody could be getting some dollar. Some, yeah, success. Again, you know, we've seen it. We've seen that success. Labyrinth, it says lost, delayed, complex, contemplate, it's complicated, spiritual quest, deliberation, long way home, problem to solve, catch 22, a situation to sort out. And we've got Anam Cara here. Unconditional love, romance, soulmate, uncommon bond, devoted, always tenderness, timeless, constant affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, infinite love. Resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, again, essence of life, spring, blood, nourishment, sweetness, energy, vitality, grounded, roots, abundant, physical health, and life force. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit? This is moving on, life's journey, new endeavour, going away, new direction, on track, focus, on time, keep going forward, going with the flow, inflexible, steady climb and no resistance. Oh, look at this. It says sacrifice, down for the cause, release, let go, giving up, surrender, putting others first for the greater good, dogma, heroic effort, purpose-driven, martyrdom, heed the call, truth, justice, due process, by the book, appeal, balance, make amends, law, integrity, cut to the chase, fair and square, fair play, equity, even keel, legal matters, and hear me out. There could be something happening that's concerning legal matters. I just seen happy home. And I seen within a few weeks. Spirit. I did say I wanted to with Angel Moon. I mean Angel Moon. Rainbow Moon. Ooh. I might make a deck called Angel Moon. I haven't been meaning to do make a deck. I have got so many ideas and so many that I just have made. Ace of Crystals here. Spirit. And Two of Wands. Make it look, leaving. She looks like she's getting out of there. And I just split it on the Two of Wands again. Ace of Crystals, Two of Wands. This is like a new beginning here. The Ace of Crystals is, you know, like Ace of Pentacles. We've got Justice. Can't even make it up. Justice again. Spirit. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What does the collective need to see right now? Thank you. We love you. I can see strength. That was too many though. But I see strength. I've got the Hermit, the Fool. She's leaving. She's got her bag packed. She's off, skids. Sorry about that. I had to pause it. Postman. Sheba thinks she goes collects the mail, but if she likes to get a rabbit and start ripping it open, she instead of giving it to you. We've got the hermit. We've got endings, new beginnings. You know, I feel like taking a deeper look at this situation here. Look, he's got 3 sets of eyes. Something's over here. Something is ended for this new beginning, or it has to end for a new beginning. 8 of Swords. This could be a self. Oh, the 10 of. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune peeping out. 10 of Daggers again. 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is, you know, this is like somebody giving you PTSD. 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. This is something that's actually meant to have happened. This is, you know, something that had to happen. You had to go through it. It was meant to be, but look, the 6 of Wands here at the end of it. Success. victory, public recognition. Whatever you had to go through, it's like, you could even, I don't know, you could even, look, create, I was going to say you could even write a book or something, and I really feel like this is someone turning their pain into their power, becoming money with their self. We've seen the High Priestess with the first card out. I've seen the Five of Cups, somebody could be in regret now. This could be past, present, or future. I'll take it as it resonates. Hopefully you'll find it when you need to find it. But it's almost like you had to endure this. You had to go through this. Look at this. Judgment. On this 10 of daggers, I feel it. Somebody under judgment. Somebody, look, yeah, 7 of daggers again. This sneaky person. I feel like this could have gone on for a long time as well. I really do. Yeah, look, 5 of Wands. Sometimes you can be with someone or be around someone, and there could be, it's like, your best friend could be your worst enemy, and your worst enemy could be your best friend. It gives me that kind of vibes. Somebody who was very close who did this, but I feel it was meant to go through it, even though sometimes it's hard. You have to go through it to actually see the truth and come through it as well, and you will heal. You will be successful, abundant, all that. 3 of Cups is a celebration. Celebration and success. 6 of Wands again. Celebration and success. Yes, look at that. Ace of Cups. Oh, Spirit. Ace of Crystals. You can't make it up. And I get to split it twice on that. Lovers. I feel like it was a relationship. This was a 10 of Wands. I feel like you was carried a lot of burdens here. Now this is 4 of Daggers is like, you might be resting, but there's a sword underneath you. There's a sword there. There's 3 there. It's like, yeah, I may be resting, but I got a weapon. On guard, I feel like it's, against enemies, because sometimes the enemies can be in your own household. Take that as it resonates. Of the Spirit. The 5 of Crystals, you see how it fell out with the 7 of Daggers? Oh. This gives me like, could even have to leave in secret. Could even have to go in secret. I just say, I feel like if this is past tense, I feel like now is I feel like this is leaving someone behind. I feel like leaving in secret here. I do. I feel like leaving in silence. Or you did. Or you will. Sometimes I feel sometimes people don't want to be on their own. I've seen this card and I'm feeling like, look, she's like manipulating this energy, for herself. I feel like this is keeping your energy. You could have been with an energy vampire. This Knight of Crystals with the 10 of Daggers, I feel like this betrayal went on for a long time. Yeah, with the 7 of Swords, I really do. I feel like there was something that went on for a long time. It could have been a long relationship. Look at that. the world and the Ace of Wands. This is shutting out a cycle, and this is going for this new beginning, because justice is here. I can't make it up. 10 of Cups. This is like the happy ending, the fairy tale ending. And I feel like this person is now in regret. This person's in regret now. Because they probably didn't cherish you when they had you. Treat you like less than. Left you out in the cold. Probably sent you mentally, gives me like narcissist vibes, like someone who's mentally ill giving somebody else a mental illness. And I'm sure I picked this up not so long ago, or I shared something about this, something like this. This is what I'm kind of feeling. And I'm feeling this, that justice is here. Judgment has been called. This is you deciding to not ever let it control your life anymore. You could be drinking, throwing away the drink, thinking, you know what it is, this is not going to control my life anymore. Because all it does is mask the pain. The only thing we can do is go through it. Release it. Cry. Let it go. And then move on, because there's a future here, a good, positive one. All them aces. 10 of Cups, justice with the world. It's just like, closing out this. It's like realising here, the Ace of Crystal, this looks like rose quartz to me. It's like, that is a love crystal. I feel like it could be like you realising that you are the gift. You were the gift. You are the gift. And then it's within you. If someone's that so hell-bent on trying to destroy you, it's because, Spirit said, I made the man for the wrecking work. Sometimes we are given people in our lives not to destroy us, but to build us up, because without what we went through, we wouldn't be as strong as what we are, and we wouldn't know what we know, and we wouldn't, it gives us strength, it builds you up. We've got visionary here, confidence, passion, and self-worth. Yes. Visionary. I really feel like we've got self-evaluation in awakening and purpose. I feel like this is someone who's going to awaken to their purpose and realise, that there's something inside you that is a lot more powerful, and that who has that ability to change things around, because there's all there is here is good. Triple aces, 10 of Cups, and justice with the world. Hello. Visionary. I feel like this is reading is for a visionary, somebody who has a vision. But you might have thought you got knocked off your path, but everything happens in divine timing. There's no wrong time, right time, and it's never too late. Oh, where did you go? Come on. Oh, it's here. We've got the heart, an emotional awakening, intuition in following your heart. Number 7, the heart. Your heart, instincts and passions are the barometers to direct your actions, not your mind. By embodying this way of life, you are showing others that it is also safe for them to do so. Excuse me, confirmation. There is a way to build a foundation and pursue your desires that allows for freedom. Living authentically, whether or not your choices and actions make sense to others, is an aspect of your soul's mission. The world that you create is your art form or piece of art. You live and thrive outside the confines of convention. You help set people free from a limited or mundane life by your example. You create a space for others to transform. You are destined to be a leader without even trying to be one, which is achieved simply by being yourself. You help to teach people not to use or wear social masks, and to simply walk away from those who don't understand you. Family stability and ties may not have been strong in your life, and therefore you learn to develop a self-love that gives you the freedom to be nomadic if you choose, and not tied down to certain people or places. You know unconditional love is the source of truth, and whenever your heart speaks, you follow, regardless of how risky or unconventional the path appears to others. Your destiny is to live free and live your dreams, and that is the example you give to others. Affirmation: I am listening to the voice within. I am supported by the universe. I deserve to thrive. And we've got Prudence here, and she's got the scales in her hand. Self-assurance, integrity, and clear-mindedness. Oh, we've got faith. It says hope, inspiration, and rejuvenation. And we've got oh look, we've got surrender here, and it says the pack, inner work, deep connections, and soul tribe. Surrender, letting go, trust, and expansion. We've got faith now. We only need a mustard seed. Allow for success to come in whatever form that might be. Recognize opportunities and follow them regardless of others' opinions or beliefs. Abide by your own set of rules and no one else's. Follow your creative passion and creative endeavors. Appreciate the good that is now. The universe wants you to be happy. Stop making it harder for yourself. Make your choice of how you want to fill your cup and how you want your life to be by what you want to pursue and what you are passionate about. Choose intuitively what lights you up, what makes you excited, what seems natural and easy. This is the path to deliver what you want. Goals and expectations will then be accomplished very quickly. Stop fretting, get out of your own head and release worry. You have the answer you seek. The world is yours. Completion is coming if you can muster faith and surrender. Seek creative self-expression and freedom to be exactly who you are. Affirmation: I allow the energy of love to flow through me now. I let go of all self-limiting beliefs. And I just split it on this: success, blessings, and positivity. That's Meadow. That reminds me of that little baby. You know, there's Jack and Lynette. I still can't get my head around them kids. Still missing. Oh, don't worry. I will be doing updates on all of them soon. I will be getting round to it. Updates again. I will keep doing them until, until whenever they get found. And, also justice for Jay too. I will keep doing updates for Jay. I wasn't sure which one to pick then, but I just seen imprisonment. Somebody could be going to prison. Got a phoenix there. Phoenix rising. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Look, finances. So this could be, a good money sign if somebody was looking for one. Because, we all go through stages of ups and downs. We do. We go through stages of where we have an abundance. We go through stages of lack, and you wouldn't even know, would you? This is a male and female, and they're not facing each other. So this could be who's this is regarding. Yeah, look, it says relationships, the beauty of doing it with your partners. I mean, this is in Libra. This is justice. Oh my word. Spirit's like, I showed you. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Phoenix rising. We've got love life. Pisces there. Leo. Got trust and faith again. Trust and faith. Wars and battles. We've got Aries and farm. I used to live on a farm. I would love to live on a farm again, but just not. We've got elf, farm, elf. Yeah, oh no. Now you see, this is not, this is what kind of think. I think this is Spirit saying, you know, that is where elf comes from. Not the PH one, the FA one, the farm elf, you know. And there's trust and faith in some wars and battles here. It could be with an Aries, because an Aries energy will always want to be fighting, arguing. Very fiery energy. I just think consciousness, communication. And we've got a Scorpio here. It says spirituality to ultimately experience, trust in your psychic knowledge of and resulting from the indecision of or about. And so this is in Pisces. And there will not be no anxiety about trouble. This is South Node. So there's not going to be any anxiety about trouble. I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, use the farm for your health. You know, all vegetables are made for healing. People don't know that. Anything with a root is for healing. Anything with a fruit is for heating. And it can grow again. We've got lessons and blessings here. Lessons and blessings. Look, there will not be anxiety about trouble with the trust of a child. Anything else, Heavenly Spirit? I think that was way too much. We've got karmic relationship here, so this could have been a karmic relationship, you know. And we've got spiritual values here, long-range thinking. We've got Pluto up here. I'm not sure where the planets are at the minute, but I know they're being funky. We've got delight here. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. Lessons and blessings, and this is delight. I feel like this is a success. It's definitely something to do with your lessons and your blessings. Let me see what Spirit whispers we've got. We've got 1919 transformation here. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. Affirmation: I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. I feel like this could be a different transformation. This eclipse could be the transformation. We have clarity here. As the storm passes, 1313. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning. Then lighting is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm and now the sky is clearing. Affirmation: loving energy surrounds me and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. And you know, on my Bible quote today, it says, whatever you ask for when you pray, already believe it's yours and it will be. Yeah, that's the faith. That's the trust. You know, that's a belief that, you know, whatever you've asked for is already on its way. 777, alignment. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. Affirmation, I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? Thank you. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you to upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. Tackle them head on. Say, come on then. If you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. When a door is open, when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are a part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Always think that something brilliant is about to happen. You know, just always have that feeling like, yeah, something really great is about to happen. And even if something bad happens, just think, well, you know, something great is about to happen. Just keep telling yourself that. If you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all the challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. And we've got 11 here. Intuition, trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path you are on. Affirmation. My intuition speaks to me and I listen. I trust that all things are happening for a purpose. Two. Now it's balance. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. Affirmation. What feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. I feel like I've been going through a bit of a restoration as well. You know, I really do. But it says here, whatever you've been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Yeah, it's like me. I was making them with candles, and you know, yesterday I just thought, just get them done. Just get them done. It's hard work, and it takes quite long to do them all because I don't have like loads of equipment to do loads of candles at once. You know, I've just got like a couple of little holders that you need to hold the wick in place while you're pouring the candle. It is quite time consuming. And I noticed Sue's asked me if they were for sale, but no, I've put one of them is going in the candle gift box and one of them is going to go in the giveaway gift box, and then the rest of them are mine. But there was two that turned out pretty perfect, so I'm going to reuse them for the candle gift set. I'm going to do a complete box full of all different candles, and then and different smells and that, and then I'm going to do the gift box giveaway, which will just have some random things in. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes us easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They're gonna be ready. Find your innermost. Focus your mindset. Why did I say that? Focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought patterns so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. Clarity, 1313. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning. We've just read that. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm now. The sky is clearing. Affirmation, loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. And I've just seen this. Don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't allow yourself back, hold yourself back, or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. You wouldn't plant the seed and then dig it up every few minutes to see if it has grown. So why do you keep questioning yourself, your hard work and your decisions? Have patience. Stop overthinking and keep watering your seeds. So that is from Spirit. That is your moon reading. Your lunar eclipse, moon in Pisces, full moon. And that, I know it's tomorrow, but I probably will not be doing a reading tomorrow. And I will start back with the zodiacs next week and we'll get them done. I think it's Capricorn Aquarius next. But yeah, I hope everyone has an absolutely super Saturn day, a super sunny Sunday, which probably not. It's probably going to be stormy. But anyway, I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.